So this is a home game we played on November 9th with 8 players, aside Tony, Stacy, Josh, Bernard, myself, Mickey, and Mike. We're going to run through these hands with the original voice track, and then at the end I'll just come back and talk about each one of them. Who's the dealer? Oh, you're the dealer.
I'm the dealer. Deal with it.
Once again, commanded his area in the right place.
Check.
Proactive and being able to come out and get the cross. Sees the contact.
Check.
I think it was that painful, but he knows he can just waste a few valuable moments.
The Soccer Hall of Famer Tim Howard, who is his teammate on the 2010 and 2014 U.S. World Cup teammates, presents says sometimes get a text from Howard along the lines of, "What do you see during play?"
Cha-ching!
Nice. Nothing short.
Check.
Never toss them,
Check.
right?
Fold.
Bless you.
Cha-ching!
Like how much to bet?
250.
I mean, if you've gone all in, I would have like probably folded it much quicker.
Raise.
Ooh.
Fold.
Your nuts are nice and fresh now.
Yeah.
The nuts are fresh, they just came out of the box.
Oh!
Call.
Call. Change? Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah,
On you. Call then. Yeah, or check.
So yeah, they were fine. It's the car was it needed some repairs, but yeah, that's not that important.
Good.
It was
Good.
crazy. Funny thing is, you know what my wife tells me? She's like, everything is okay. You know, you can just stay in your game now. I'm like, are you crazy? Like, I
Yeah.
can't stay here now.
Right? I know.
And she's
No.
She's like, I mean,
Hold
the
your
cops are here and
9.
that was
Yeah, I'll
just
hear you
driving
before you
there,
get
you
into
know.
it.
Yeah. Like panic.
Nope, not allowed.
What the hell? 9?
One back. Thank you.
Yeah, sure both. Yeah, like Jack wins.
Cha-ching!
Here we go.
Getting a lot of wisdom here tonight.
You're welcome.
So I was from the Highlands game last month in the tournament.
Yeah.
It's like I was hitting all these hands early.
Yeah, how come you're not going?
Because
I'm offended.
so small at the
Yeah.
early stage. By the time you get to the third break, I'm actually down.
Like, no.
Yeah.
$5.
$5.
Playing for the
Wow.
Jumps. Go, go.
What's the fresh nuts? Yeah, king probably.
Cha-ching.
11. No.
Almost the same flop.
Yeah.
Like, I never see that shit again. You're like, I don't want to see that shit
Josh.
Check, check.
15. Check. Check, check. Oh, I can't keep on playing crazy hands for the vlog anymore. 75.
That was a nice speech.
Not as good as the one you missed.
Well, I can only see one hand that beats me here.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's the one I don't want you to show me. So I'm gonna force you to show me that hand.
You have kings, you're hoping he doesn't have nines.
Yeah.
They can't have kings, because I have kings.
Oh my god.
Wow, good.
Wow.
That was good for the vlog. Bone pot, flop, 10-8-7, rainbow.
Oh,
Cool.
85.
I think that's a tell too. When you grudgingly call, it's a fuck when they raise you.
I'm on.
Oh man, it gets better.
I fold.
I'm taking 5 change
Yeah. We can.
and skulking away.
Yeah. We can yeah. This is already in.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
that's
was in
it.
there. He took
Yeah,
his
we
just
can
a 5
watch,
change.
Skulking?
watch each other's hand
Okay,
and.
sounds good.
Actually skulking. Oh,
Whoa!
not straight. Drawing. No.
Almost kind of dead.
That's a nice shot.
Raise. 9.
Four. Okay. That's good.
Putting it for the camera.
Thank you.
Check.
Check. Yes. 80. One oh five. Fold.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, I go all the cause.
What?
Good thing I wrote that down.
Good betting.
This is like, honeysuckle? No, that's not quite it.
Alright. Put the cameras down.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let's make it good.
Check.
Check. Check.
Six.
Welcome. That's on me. I call.
Anybody want anything from the fridge?
Thank you.
No thanks.
No thanks.
I'll stick that truly in there. The top shelf.
Truly, madly, deeply?
Absolutely.
Heads up.
Heads up.
Wait, where is it?
15?
Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
Check.
Check to you.
Check.
I have a straight.
That's garbage.
Straight? Where's
Well,
the straight?
Yeah, you have a pair of
No.
eights. Pair of eights. Your pair of eights.
Yo, I thought I had the straight.
Check the video.
I have a pair of twos. Is that better?
Eights are still
No.
good.
Does that still? Does that?
Eights are still
do
good.
I still get the pot? Can we
Step
chop
only
it?
gets on the.
There's
How
a
do we
red
make it do?
challenge flag.
Alright.
Raise 550.
Wait.
Oh.
No call. Change. Change.
I got it.
No, for him too. I got it. Check.
Check.
Fold.
Oh, no.
That's the river. Just curious.
Ah, I got there.
Oh, what?
Let's go through and summarize the hands real quick. So in hand one, I'm in the big blind with pocket eights and call a 250 open. Three players go to the flop. The flop is ace queen two of diamonds, and I don't have a diamond, and so I basically am handcuffed and I check fold when the flop is bet. In the second hand, I'm dealt queen 10 of spades on the button, call a middle position raise. The flop is heads up, low cards, checked around, turn 7 is checked around. River Queen, Josh bets 5, and I decide to call and beat his ace jack, so that was an easy bluff catch. This third hand drops limps from early position. Bernard raises to 250. I 3-bet to $8 with kings, and then everybody folds. And I just included it because I wanted to show that sometimes people fold to a small 3-bet. Unfortunately, is not the result that I wanted in this case. This next hand is more typical, so I open ace jack offsuit to 250, middle position. Of course, I get 4 callers. We're going to the flop 5 ways. We get a jack 10 queen flop, checked around. The turn 10 pairs the board. I bet really small into 13. Tony calls, Josh raises, which indicates strength. Nevertheless, we both call. The river 7 is checked, and I'm happy to beat Josh's ace 2, which was a bluff. So this is a hand where I may have messed up a little bit. I open jacks to 350 over an early position limp from Stacy, and then Side and Stacy both call. We get an ace king 7 flop, so horrible for jacks. It's checked around. Turn 7, Stacy opens the betting with $3, and so it's a fairly small bet. I still feel like I can call, maybe spike a jack on the river. River 7, she bets 5, and I kind of know that I'm beat, but I just side call for the small amount. And, of course, she wins with ace 8. I think this was a pretty clear river fold for me. And we get to the hand of the night. So in the middle position, I open pocket 3s to 250, already questionable. Side in the cutoff raises to 11. Josh in the big blind and myself call, so we have a pot of about $34. We get a mono flop of king 3 deuce. I check. I don't know if I want to build a pot yet. Side bets 15, about half pot. Josh folds and I call. Turn is 9, and we both check, and Side already may be fearing that I have a flop flush, and then river is 9 filling me up. I lead 25. He raises to 75, and I'm really only fearing pocket kings, and I articulate that. And I indeed lose to his pocket king. So I think we both played the hand okay, but it was a certainly interesting hand. So this is a bomb pot where I folded but still wanted to bring it. There are all of us, we have $40. In our format, we get 3 cards and discard 1 before the flop. The flop is 10-8-7. I have king 9, so I have an open-ender. Check. Mickey bets 20. Side calls. Tony calls. Josh raises to 85, and at this point, I'm not very good. I fold. Mickey jams for more than 85, and Josh calls and shows 8-9. Mickey has jack 9 for the nut straight, and the run out does not. Well, it improves Josh to a bottom straight. It's a 6 and an ace, and Mickey wins versus the lower straight. So, I mean, given Josh's flop aggression, my flop fold was easy, and it was just an interesting hand to watch. So this next hand is one that I butchered pretty badly. Josh opened to $2. I raised to $8 with 9s. Of course, 4 players call, so we have a 5-way flop. Flop is ace 7-7. Check to me, and I bet 2/3 pot, $30. Mickey calls on the button. Side raises to 80. I fold, and Mickey calls. Turns a 10, side bets around half pot. Mickey folds, shows a 7. Side shows 7-5. Mickey had him out kicked and made a tight fold. My flop bet was polarized, and with a polarized holding, you should bet large. But I was trying to say I had aces, maybe ace 7. But what I was actually doing with my hand was to try to fold out opponent holdings from king x to 10x, and heads up, and even would be a smaller bet size. And the solver favors checking in this spot. So interesting hand, and one that I would have played differently if I had a second chance. Hand 8 is a fun and confusing hand. So we have a 6-way limped pot, and I have jack 8 in the big blind. We get a flop of queen 8 deuce, so I have a pair, and I also have a flush draw. And Tony bets $6. I just call. Turns 10. Tony bets 15. I call. River 6 is checked around, and I show my hand and I announce a straight, or I was thinking I had jack 9. Did not have a straight, but my pair of 8s was enough to beat Tony's pair of deuces. If I did really think I had a straight, I could have bet the river, but out of position, maybe fearing a flop flush, I would have just checked. Anyhow, that was just the fun of it. And for the final hand of the night, we have three limps. I'm on the button with King Jack. Offsuit, I raise to 550. We get four callers. Flop, Ace Jack 3, checked around. Turns 8, and it checks to me, and I bet 10, and everybody folds. So when the turn is checked to me, I could just take aces out of players' holdings, and when I say realize my equity, the pokeries for basically telling everybody that I have an ace and they don't. And this time it worked.